isipan. Go Palakas, malinis na paligid, mabuting kalooban. Go Palakas, hangat na maglingkod sa kapwa at kaibigan. Go Palakas, alagaan natin si inang kalikasan. Halika na totoo sa kalikasan at kapwa-tao. Isa buhay natin ito. Go Pala, Go Pala. Sugan pangkalikasan. Go Palakas.
Good morning, everybody.
Hello,
Welcome.
everyone. Good
Welcome.
day to you all.
Ito yung subject matter na gustong-gusto nilang pag-usapan.
Talaga?
Yeah, this is actually his topic.
It's our favorite topic.
Favorite topic yan.
When we
It's
talk
called-
about moving, it's
Moving the hands and the fingers only. Di ba? Ganun yan.
kailangan.
Uy,
And
active
also
girls,
the mouth.
active.
Di ba? Movement. Di ba?
Kinakansyon yata tayo.
So, and yung finger, ganun na lang, magtuturo na lang kung anong gagawin. Di ba?
Uy, kapunta lang dito.
Aba, nag-exercise ako this morning.
Lakad naman yan dito. Pag nandito kami, lakad ng lakad.
Pleasant against to you all, a pleasant morning. And Gemini is describing how, well, happy rainy Saturday. Umulan yata doon sa kanila sa Bisaya.
Oo nga, oo.
But
Well,
you know,
we need the rain naman.
alalahanin niyo ang
Sobra
ulan ay
sana.
biyaya. You know, we should,
Thomas is also greeting us from Angeles.
okay, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You
Saka
know,
remember, kahit na ulan, meron pa rin tayong chance to move, di ba?
Ayan, si Binoya Jean. Hello.
You
Good
know,
morning.
From Angel also, kasama na dyan, saka yung anak nila. Okay, hello, good morning, si Krishna. Okay? So, maganda ng topic natin ngayon. Kasi,
maganda naman palagi yung topic eh.
Oo
Di ba? Kaya naman,
hindi kasi ito, very easy to explain and to share with everybody.
oh, sige, okay.
Oo, kasi, hindi kasi, alam mo, why? Because ang trend sa world is to save from moving. Like, elevator, escalator, you know.
Pushing buttons.
Pushing buttons. You
Touch
don't,
screen.
kahit sa airport dati, maglalakad
Hintuturo,
ka.
ganun lang.
Oo.
Di ba?
Maglalakad ka, ayaw na lang, kailangan may yung parang escalator na parang
Vocalator.
vocalator, di ba?
Well, I don't know if that's what you call it, but
That is what
that's
they
what we
call
call it.
progress. Yung you don't have to move too much.
You know what it is?
Which is
Oh,
really
oh.
wrong, okay? Ano to?
Ano yan?
Ano to? Driving.
Okay.
Driving. Move here so we can see you.
Ano ba?
Motorcycle.
Movement. Alam niyo nangyari?
Mm.
Many times, no? When we, there's so much, we can use the word transformation in the way we live our life.
Yan.
Transformation towards what? Kasi when modern life,
Good health.
we adopted and embraced a modern way of existence.
Mm-mm.
It is to minimize. The idea is to minimize so that, you know, we don't get so much of the sun. So,
Oo.
We fixed our houses so that we're so comfortable in there. Pero, nung na-stuck naman tayo in there, quarantine, I gotta get out of here.
yeah. So,
Hindi pala siya okay.
hindi pala siya,
To be stuck
kumbaga
in there.
hindi pala siya sustainable design.
Oo nga.
Tapos, it minimized even all the gadgets, everything that's coming our way, continues to cut down and minimizes the potential that we have been given, this human form of life that has been given to us, is so amazing if you are to analyze it. Its senses,
The body, you mean?
yeah, all of nandiyan yan It's gifted with so much. But not just for the purpose of what most of us tend to use what we have.
Yeah.
Kasi we get lazy nga Lahat na
Ayun.
lang
Actually,
gagawin nakaupo.
Inabot ko pa yung panahon na pag mag-garden kami, nagbobomba pa kami nung
Tubig.
yung tubig sa
May puso.
poso, ganon. So exercise na yung movement na yun. Diba?
Lahat.
Tapos
Bubuhat ka pa.
magdidilig ka, tapos didiligan mo yung halaman, balde-balde, no?
Oo.
So,
Tapos mainitan ka rin.
mainitan
Yes.
ka.
Meron
Tapos,
kang sunshine, fresh air.
Ang dumi, ang,
Oo.
ang lupa,
Gagalaw lahat ng fingers
kamay.
mo.
di ba? Tapos, ang kagandahan noon,
Gumagalaw talaga.
alam nyo,
All our moving parts.
mag-garden ka lang ng kahit kakaunti.
Ako
tingnan
yan,
nyo.
ginawa ko kahapon. Medyo
Yung,
sumobra.
yung tanaw ninyo sa buhay,
Your mood changes. Oo.
completely. Kasi, you're working with the earth, or you're working with nature,
Yes.
and it's something that
The
our
earth,
whole
the water.
body system is connected to.
Mm-mm.
Pero sa,
Tubig,
Kaya natural.
init.
pero sa Amerika, ang gusto na lang nila ngayon, switch on. Yung ano ba yung automatic pa nga hindi ka na mag-switch on. Every day,
naka-time na.
naka-timer, meron na
Yung
magdidilig,
watering,
yung
oo.
watering, at saka ano
Tapos,
dyan.
kaya nga na sumikat yung hydroponics
Yun, wala pang soil.
Oh,
Oo.
parang pinadali. Sabi nila, it's more practical, it's more conducive, it's more whatever it is that you may label it with.
Oh.
Pero on the end of the day, when you start doing certain things, you take away a lot of things that a person can be benefiting from.
Yes.
And that is
Iba
how
na
we
yung
should
natural talaga.
stick to the basics of things. And then malalaman niyo, makikita niyo na, wow, there's so many things that you actually can learn.
Yep.
When it gets to movement, similarly, the body is designed to move.
Oh,
Kaya
daming
kapag
moving parts.
tinignan yung moving parts niya, dami. Tapos, organs. May solid na organ, may hollow organs.
Oo.
Yeah, may hollowness has to do with making sure, alam nyo, yung how the air flows in your body. Kasi minsan iniisip natin, ay, 60% ng katawan natin tubig.
And then, yung air, meron pa rin, no?
Yun pala. Di ba, yung dynamics of, di ba, yung mga organs natin like our heart, our lungs, the blood vessels that feeds oxygen and nourishments and nutrients to the different organs requires that your management of your organs, you have to move.
Yeah.
You have to be moving.
Oo.
Kasi or
Circulation,
else,
kalaban natin yan.
Kailangan,
Or else,
circulation.
yung circulation, kaya nga tawag yung circulatory system
Oo. Kailangan
Diba?
umiikot, gumagana.
Pag tiningnan nyo pa yung isang integumentary system, alam mo ko, balik tayo sa science, tingnan natin kung maalala natin lahat ng different systems ng ating katawan.
Baka hindi
Hindi
kami
ba?
makasagot.
Digestive system. Tapos you have your lymphatic systems. Ang dami, di ba? Yung sa neuro mo naman, nervous system. Ang dami niyan, ano?
Cardiovasculatory.
Skeletal,
Oo.
muscular.
Dami.
Titingnan niyo lahat ng sistema na yan. Pag
Endocrine.
pinagdikit-dikit niyo lahat yan to function, di ba? Ginawa yan Dinesign na gano'n. You know what?
Connected lahat.
The most common thing that is manage these systems, hindi kayo pwedeng nakahiga lang o kaya nakaupo.
Kasi
Daming
ngayon yung mga
benefit.
trabaho, most of the jobs ngayon nakaupo. Kahit yung mga sa
Yung nasa office.
mga call centers, di ba?
Oo.
How many hours sitting down?
Alam mo,
Buti nga, not everyone is in
Office jobs,
the office.
oo.
alam mo, even today, makikita nyo yung, when we shifted the way of life where instead of us staying in the rural community or suburbs,
Nag-city tayo.
we went to the city, we go inside factories, we go inside offices, buildings.
Opo.
So we miss out on everything that's there that nature has provided us.
Yes.
So, and embrace something that is so unnatural.
Yes.
And so when it's unnatural, it means it's not good
Oo.
for your body. And also, alam mo yung katawan, na wag lang natin tingnan yung katawan lang eh.
Mm-mm.
May isip eh.
Yes.
The
Kat-
mental.
May kasama
Oo.
yan eh. O, alam nyo, tingnan nyo, no? Why is the mental health issue so prevalent throughout the world today?
Kulang sa galaw. ng
Simple.
tao.
People are not moving
Na-stuck
enough.
tayo. Mm-mm.
Right. So that
Yes.
means stagnation occurs when your body is not feeling very well or because of energy is not flowing efficiently. The organs is not digesting food
Well. oo.
well.
Yeah.
And when you drink water or you're not drinking enough water because you're drinking
Soft drink.
sweetened drinks, o nakikita niya, no?
Yeah.
Nag-aambag-ambag ka lahat eh. Parang, oops, nililista niyo ba lahat ng binabanggit natin dito? Isa-isahin niyo. Kasi
teka,
may itatanong
speaking
ako
of-
sa kanila eh.
Oh.
Hindi, iniintay ko pa yung
Teka,
question na yan eh.
speaking of
Kasi kakaunti pa
listahan.
sila ngayon eh. Gusto ko
Oo.
maya-maya. Kasi pag
Yes.
medyo marami-rami na magtatanong ako.
Oh, sandali. Batiin na natin si Vina Pascua and
Oo.
Nina Arroyo and Gilbert Pascua and Abilina Aguas. Ayan.
Yes.
Mga
Okay.
additional natin.
So can I give I wrote down kasi list of why we should move. No? So movement, well, this is based mainly on walking kasi walking is the easiest thing to do, di ba? Wala ka nang bibiling equipment masyado. Lakad lang. So just walking, but this goes for all types of exercise, practically speaking. For walking, there are certain things that will go down, that will decrease. That's our blood pressure. Mataas ang blood pressure natin, ino-normalize niya. Cholesterol natin, bababa. Cancer risk will go down. Blood sugar will not anymore shoot up, bababa na siya. Even our body fat, mababawasan. Our weight, of course, no?
Pababa.
Stroke risk, at saka type 2 diabetes risk. Lahat ito magdi-decrease, no?
Yung
And then
numbers mo,
also,
bababa.
even our chances of becoming depressed, bababa rin yan, no?
So just by
what-
moving, Just by
Exactly.
moving.
Just
Na-
by simple
you
walking.
don't have to rely on taking meds and
Right.
anything, no,
Right.
to address these problems.
Exactly.
Oo.
And now what will increase? Our fitness level ng heart natin, no? And overall fitness magi-increase. And then it will boost our bones, our muscles, lalakas sila. It will boost definitely our energy level. Yeah? It will improve our endurance and also our mood. Kaya nga Tito Toby was mentioning yung depression, no, that's related to being so lazy. Just
Alam niyo,
sitting around.
isa pang,
Definite, boost your immune system.
Yes.
Kasi hindi ba?
Yes.
Lower
There's-
cancer
you know,
risk.
there's
Yes.
one thing that
Your
that
immune
it also would very important,
Of course, not everything is in that list, but ang dami naman,
very
di ba?
important
Benefit.
component
Mm-mm.
that has to do with optimal health
Oh.
is sleep.
Oh, but we're talking about movement.
Hindi.
No, kaya ako nga
It's-
sinabi,
all
lahat
right,
ng ginagawa, yung sleep.
Exactly.
Oo.
Totoo.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm complimenting what you've said. So,
Right,
yung
right.
tulog, kasi mangyayari niyan, if your whole system is working well,
Mm-mm.
to me, there is balance, there is equilibrium.
Yeah.
So these are the things that takes place if we try to just basic things of movement.
Yes. You know, sa acupuncture clinic, maraming dumadating, they're complaining about sleep na. And then when we interview them, malalaman namin, kaya pala hindi makatulog kasi during the day, hindi rin gumagalaw.
Their body is basic.
Natutulog pa
Alam niyo
sa
what it is?
hapon, hindi
Alam niyo what it is?
makatulog sa gabi.
How you describe that?
Mm.
Okay. Kasi alam nyo, pag tayo natutulog,
Mm-mm.
naka-horizontal, tama?
Yes.
Okay. So, lahat ng organs, pag ikaw ay nakahiga, nagpapahinga yung organs of movement,
Yes.
yung humahawak ng structure mo. Kasi alam nyo, kahit merely standing up,
Siyempre, na-strain yung ano.
the system has to work eh.
Oo.
The system has to work. Yung,
Mm.
you know, nagpo-flow ang dugo, hindi naman naghuminto yan kahit nakatayo lang kayo eh.
Yes.
Pero, subukan nyo tumayo ng matagal.
Kakapagod.
Di ba?
May
Nangangalay
strain.
kayo.
One of the things that are strained, yung
Nangangawit
dito.
kayo, hindi ba?
Oo.
Okay. So, it has to do with the flow of energy
Mm.
around your body. Blood, nourishments, Kasama lahat yan. Next, pag kayo'y nakaupo lang,
Maraming mas
nakaupo kayo, magdamag, or
Oo.
at least during work, driving,
Yeah.
you're
halos
sitting
the whole
down,
time.
di ba? You're sitting down when you eat.
Yeah, you sit down when
Okay.
you're traveling.
Saka
You sit
watching
down when
TV,
you're working.
Ayan, okay.
Sit down when you
Dumadami na, i-account nyo na, sulat
Puro
nyo natin.
sitting na yan.
I-analyze nyo lahat ng
Oo.
ginagawa nyo sa isang araw. Tingnan nyo lahat. Ano yung
Halos lahat
magkakos?
nakaupo.
Ano yung magkakos
Oo.
ng stagnation? Okay, may isang point of view ito eh.
Hmm.
Yung point of view na, alam nyo, pag kayo nakahiga, hindi ba? May pwesto kayo, hindi ba? May mga
Oo.
pag-aaral na yan. Ano
Yes.
nangyayari pag kayo nakahiga?
Nabagal.
Natutulog.
Lahat.
Bumababa ang oxygen intake,
Slowing down lahat.
nagpapahingay yung mga organs natin.
Mm-mm.
Tapos, saan nagpupul yung dugo?
Sa baba.
No.
Like
Hindi
that.
pag nakahiga.
Pag nakahiga nga saan na ngayon nagpupul yung dugo? Pag nagpo-flow?
Sa likod.
Hindi.
Hindi.
That's what
Sa
I was
ulo.
thinking.
Hindi. No. It has to do with your organs.
Sa
Supposed to be
organs.
They rest in the liver according to TCM.
Yan. So, nandyan. Kaya nga nakahiga. So, ngayon, tingnan nyo yun nakahiga. Tsaka yan, pag nag-shutdown yung system mo, ibig sabihin nun, nagda-downtime yung organs niya, nagpapahinga yan, ang effect sa'yo, tulog. Tutulog ka na mahinahon, humihinga ka ng mahinahon, the oxygen is flowing to your brain efficiently, the blood is circulating efficiently, and it's sustaining more blood in your vital organs. So it has a chance to get rid of the waste. Alright.
Recovery time.
It's recovery time niya. So ngayon, pag kayo'y nakaupo palagi, ganun kayo eh. What happens to your organs?
They're all stuck around here. Everything gets stuck.
Hindi ba ngayon maraming problema
Dito
sa
sa,
sa men, yung
Reproductive.
prostate
Yes.
issue, pati women. It has to do
The
with
conception
energy
area.
stuck down there and not flowing.
Yes.
And there's no ability, kumbaga you did not give your body to make, you're not doing what it takes for your body to work efficiently.
Yeah.
So it's a similar
Parang nagkapatong-patong lang
It's a
yung
similar
organs.
thinking na kung kayo'y nakahiga, nature has provided us. You lie down. Ito ang mangyayari. Kumain ka ng dinner mo, wag mo nang bigatan. O wag kang kakain ng dinner sa alas 12 ng gabi.
Or even 9 at night.
O
some
kaya
people
may mga
eat so
ganon
late,
kasi
oo.
nagmimerienda pa tayo o minsan midnight snack o yung schedule natin nagbago na.
Hindi ka kakain kasi nagpapahinga yung
Oo,
organs. Ayaw
nagpapahinga yung
mong
organs.
pahirapan.
Eat
diba?
during your active time.
Kaya ko binibigyan ng pansin ito kasi yung organs nga natin, skeletal, muscular, integumentary, cardiovascular, circulatory, digestive, lahat yan
All of the above.
thrives on its ability to flow and move.
Oh.
So we have to give it what it needs.
Yes. You
If
know,
we want to live wisely and healthily.
Kaya pala, si Tito Toby, napansin ko pag may meeting, tumatayo.
Yes.
Tapos maglalakad-lakad.
Yes. So
hindi
actually,
naman ako-
uso na yan. Meron
hindi
ng
naman ako
walking and
hindi
talking
naman ako
meeting.
minsan nga, alam nga ng mga tao kahit nandun ako sa malalaking groups nandun, ayoko umupo, minsan paupuin ka dun sa harap kasi ikaw yung nagsasalita.
Oo, sa table.
Alam mo, pagtapos ko na minsan tatayo ako bigla, lahat ng mga nakatabi ko, nakatingin sa akin. Tapos, then, kunyari na, I finish with my talks,
Yeah.
and there's somebody else talking, and the whole event is not finished, doon na ako sa likod nakaupo. Hindi na doon sa designated chair na, hintay ka nakaganon.
Para you can move. Oo. Kasi just
It's a move.
walking nga is very important Para for us to fit in, kasi maraming tao ayaw mag-exercise kasi iniisip nila, wala na akong oras, no? But there, like that, you're having a meeting, you're even speaking, you can still get up and walk a little bit,
You know,
And in very forward-looking organizations, they have what they call the walk and talk. They have meetings while they're walking around the garden.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so they're all healthy.
Si Tito Toby, napansin ko, nag-stretching pa siya.
Yeah,
Habang
Hindi,
Importante
talagang
lahat yun
gagawin ko.
Bendy,
Siyempre,
bendy.
alalahanin nyo,
Yes.
kumbaga yung model yung model ng katawan ko 1957.
Kailangan alagaan na natin, di ba?
Kaya depende sa mga model niyo. Kaya
Yes. The
alam niyo
Dr.
minsan
Consis
yung
is ano?
Ferrari raw yung akin, pero
1957 Ferrari.
1957, 57.
Kahit
I
daw
have to
Ferrari
treat it
yan,
right.
pagdating sa ganyan age,
Pero
huwag nyo nang
nag-dodge.
Hindi
ilagay
nila
sa
alam yung
ano,
Ferrari. Sabihin na lang
Ah.
natin,
ah,
hindi nung araw, Jeep.
basta a really good car, di ba? Hindi mo pwede nang
Mercedes ba?
i-karera later on.
Huh?
Hindi mo nakakarerahin.
Ganun ba yan?
Take care of it already.
So, kaya alalahanin nyo, yung at every level,
Mm-mm.
kaya hindi ba may standards of health nga, hindi ba? Kaya sa
Yeah.
mga bata pa
Yes.
lang, kung fina-follow niya ng mga magulang, kunyari,
Hindi yan.
when a child reaches a certain age, dapat he can perform such physical tasks already.
Yeah.
Nakasukat
He
yan.
can run so
He can run
far, he can
ganito,
jump this
these are the
high.
things he can be
Mhm.
doing.
Pwede
Ito
na
yung muscle
magbaras-baras.
strength niya,
Mm.
lahat yan. Kasi yan, sukatan ng efficiency, ng function ng system ng katawan. Kasi kung deficient yan, nangyari tayo. Lumakad ka nung from here to the, kumbaga nung isang araw nga, I think last week, may kaibigan ako na he's kinda medyo butsyog ng konti, no? Tsaka pag
Ay, nako.
mahilig pa dun sa, yan, yung smokeless cigarettes.
Vaping.
Vaping.
Mm-mm.
So, sabi ko nga sa kanya, sayang, successful ka pa naman businessman, pero may mga habits ka na
Oo nga.
hindi pa tatagalin yung buhay mo.
Magpapaikli.
Oo, magpapaikli ng buhay mo. Eh, marami pa naman nakikinabang sa'yo dahil liderato ka eh.
Mm.
Alam mo, may hill kaming inakyat kasi may pinapakita ako sa kanyang isang system. Pag akyat namin ngayon, sabi ko, itaas. Unang sabi niya sa akin, hindi mo naman sinabi na ikaw, katuloy ka, naka-hiking shoes ka eh. Yung ganon. Tapos sila, ano yan,
Crocs.
Crocs, di ba? Tapos,
Pwede rin naman for climbing.
pwede naman for climbing
Basta
yan.
hindi madulas na siya.
Pero sabi ko kasi, a day before, sabi ko sa kanya, ay, huwag tayo mapatuloy ngayon kasi umuulan. Mag-hike tayo ng konti eh. Alam nyo, yung nag-akyat kami. Kasi na may hagdan na papunta dito sa site na to, eh, inaayos.
So, matirik.
So, medyo may tirik na konti. 40, hindi naman siguro mga,
It's only a hill.
siguro mga 45 degrees. Mataas naman ng konti.
Oo.
Pero, mga ano lang to eh, mga 70 meters.
Mm-mm.
Ano
Pero
nyo?
paakyat.
Bakit? 70 meters. Di, pagdating doon sa taas, eh, mas bata sila eh. They're like 15 years younger.
Oh.
Ay, nako. Tinitingin ako ng tingin sa kanya kasi baka atakihin sa puso.
Oo, disgrasya.
Kasi una sinabi ko, kaya ba natin akitin yan? Kaya niyo ba? Kaya. Na, siyempre. Pagdating doon sa taas eh, pag-akit
Positive,
naman.
positive.
Okay. Kita ko, it took us almost 4 minutes for him to settle his breath.
Mm-mm. That means hindi no? Dapat less
Nahirapan.
than a minute,
In other
di ba?
words,
Oo.
Nahirapan.
Okay.
Tapos nung pababa na kami ng hill, kalila, mahirap yung paakyat. Mas mahirap pala yung pababa kasi baka kayo gumulong.
Baka madulas. Oo.
But anyway, yung punto dyan,
Stay fit.
stay fit.
Oo.
So the eventuality na, you have all of the trappings of, that's the scourge actually of wealth.
Pero alam mo, yun
You
di ba
tend
yung sa
to-
fitness lang, sasabihin nila, oh, how much should I walk? Halimbawa, ang dami naman, 10,000 steps. So yung iba parang, hindi ko kaya, ayoko na. Pero actually, you can fit it in your day eh. Kahit pa 20 minutes
Yeah,
dito,
no.
20 minutes
You
dyan,
know,
15 minutes
Many
dyan.
times, sige.
Meron isang kong kaibigan, medyo overweight siya, no? Tapos kasi nga alam niya na, rinig niya na kailangan may movement para yung lymphatic system daw gumagalaw
Oh,
sa
yes.
katawan, di ba? So, meron palang machine, bumili siya para magkaroon ng movement. Itong machine na ito nagba-vibrate. So, habang nakahiga siya sa kama, may vibration.
May stimulating machines yan, vibrating.
Sabi ko, naku naman, parang kailangan pa ng machine para igalaw yung katawan, hindi
Ayun na nga
ba?
sinasabi ko, kaya I'm saying, maglakad na lang tayo. Wala ka nang bibili yan, tsaka mas sigurado ka pa. And sa madali lang, halimbawa, imbis na magta-tricycle ka or jeep, balabas sa harap ng yung pintuan, bumaba ka ng mas malayo-layo para may konting lakad, di ba?
Kasi that's the, ano nga,
Add
that's the modern,
walking or
that's
take the stairs instead of elevator.
that's the fix.
Pagkasama mo si na Tito Toby at Tita Marisa magbabiyahe, no?
Oh.
Minsan nakakasama ko sila. Ay, amazed ako kasi yung lahat syempre nag-escalator. Sanay din ako mag-escalator. Sila sa hagdan dumadaan.
Yes.
Naghahagdanan sila. So sabi ko, sige na nga, sasama na ako dun sa hagdanan
Kasi gusto
side,
natin
you know?
mag-age
Tapos,
na
ano
functional tayo.
Tapos
Hindi
naunahan pa namin
wala
siya
na
pagdating
matigas
doon sa
na
taas.
yung hagdan.
Kasi siya nakalinnya.
Pati sa ating mga miss pag di natin
Mas
ginamit.
mabilis pa nga yung sa hagdanan.
Exactly.
Sa-
Kasi alam niyo bakit? Alam niyo
Oo.
bakit?
Hindi ka pa dikit-dikit
Hindi.
sa tao.
Wala ka kasing kasama eh.
Less traffic.
Oo, kasi lahat doon naghihintay eh.
Safer pa.
This is so true.
Mm.
You go to the mall, so you see places like may escalator at saka may hagdan. Walang tao sa hagdan.
Oh, mas mabilis eh.
Mag-iintay na lang sila sama-sama. Lilinya
Lalakas
ka
pa
na
yung
lang.
puso mo, di ba?
So,
And your lungs.
Okay, let's greet our mga kasama. Okay, Ligaya Disa. Oh yeah, good morning.
Mary Christine.
Yeah, Mary Christine
Asperin.
Asperin. Good
Oo.
morning to you too. Saldi Tan, good morning. Oh, Saldi, narinig niyo ba yung pinag-usapan namin?
Oo, I hope you are enjoying better health.
Yeah, and then Kath Rex, good morning. Jen Shiva, then Miguel Vargas, good morning. So Miguel, it's a hot summer, yeah? So in
Kasama niya yung
LU,
mga doers.
ay, yung mga doers
Oo.
kasama
Yes,
niya.
very nice.
Pleasant morning to you all. You know.
Yan, mga doers for sure, gumagalaw mga
Oo,
yan.
tignan mo.
nasa
They
tabing
like
dagat
doing
sila
things,
palagi,
oo, healthy
naglalakad.
Productive yung movement nila.
Exactly. Oo.
Alam nyo, isa pa yun, isa pang idagdag.
Perfect
Alam nyo,
yan.
idagdag. When you walk sometimes, if you have the opportunity, you live in a place na by the beach, or you live in a forest, or you live in places that are rural, minsan magpaa kayo.
Oh, yun din. Kasi
There-
mamamassage yung feet,
There's a technique
which is good for the organ.
to walk in the forest kasi yung movement nun, at saka yung, you know what I'm saying? You are mindful
Oo.
when you move.
You're like one with nature.
Isa pa raw yung
Nararamdaman
energy
lahat.
that you are able to
Exactly.
absorb from the
Yes.
ground.
Yeah.
There is energy also.
Kasi you know what happens when you wear shoes eh?
Oo.
You're always one track.
Parang your feet don't work anymore.
Yeah, your feet, the toes,
Oo.
the whole foot is basically rendered, kumbaga na functioning only by as much as 10%. Everything else is done by the,
Meron pa nga
Footwear.
exercises, you learn to pick things up with your toes.
Yeah.
Para your toes are also functioning.
many things that we
Yes.
can do. You can greatly benefit from such activities. And you know what?
Mm-mm.
When you start doing such activity, you know, it's not a mere fact that you're just gonna exercise and do your thing. Kasi yun yung effect ng fast tracking eh. Nagmamadali ako, so I only have 30 minutes to work on the gym and you pump iron. I mean, that's okay.
Oo.
Yeah, that's very good when you do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But the moment you put it in such a way that your mindset, you see, exercise is something that gives your body and your mind a break.
Correct.
That's what you
Yeah.
need
Nawawala yung isip mo sa mga problema.
sa mga problema mo.
Ano daw yun eh, recovery period.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It
Very
makes
Pero-
you
important.
recover.
Tsaka yung, kailangan talagang gumalaw.
Nagmamadali ka ngayon. Tapos ang dami niya nagmamadali lahat.
You get tense.
At saka
I mean, that's
sasabi
good.
nila, even you're doing work in the office, nagkakaroon ng brain fatigue.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Attention fatigue.
Yeah.
So parang nagkakaroon ka na, hindi ka na makaisip na so much.
Sometimes
So
the
when-
brain falls
oo.
asleep sa exhaustion.
So when you do things like this with nature or with something very, physical,
exercise.
your mental
That-
capacity is
when you-
again
Okay.
rejuvenated.
Let's define
Boosted.
fatigue. Let's define fatigue
Okay.
as far as your physical and your mental faculties are concerned. When one is in a point na sinasagad mo ba yung style ng kung ano man ang ginagawa mo to the point na nagsha-shutdown yung brain mo.
Sobra naman yan.
It's pointing to
Imbalance.
something that your body is telling you already. Ikaw, hindi mo pa nakakapa.
Kasi wala,
may,
hindi ka nakikinig.
may built-in system kagad. I-shutdown mo muna. Ibig sabihin lang nun,
Pahinga.
it's not circulating,
Tama.
stagnation, not getting enough oxygen in your brain. Kaya lang naman magsha-shutdown yan eh. So you're not getting efficient oxygen eh. So,
Parang may
teka muna.
safety valve na yung
Yung,
katawan. Ayaw mo.
pahinga ka muna. Tapos,
pinilit ka na.
sa katawan naman, pag insisting ka, no?
Ma-injury ka.
Hindi ba? Hindi lang yung injury.
Oo.
Hindi ba? Meron din yung word fatigue.
Yes.
When
Yeah.
fatigue takes place, that means you're overdoing it.
Na puno ka na ng ano.
Oh, lactic acid.
Oo.
So sinasabi ng
lactic
katawan
acid.
sa'yo, teka. Pahinga ka na.
Oo.
Sobra na
Paparamdam na
yung-
sa'yo may sakit.
Sobra na yung ginagawa. Hindi ba, meron tayong ganito eh. May movement sa ating societies ngayon eh. Let's join the marathon.
Oo.
Di ba? Ang dami nagpe-prepare, di ba? Pero
Oo.
they're just leisurely individuals who are trying to prove something that they can run a marathon. But on the long run,
Hindi part of
the
their
views that they come up
daily
with, the
stuff.
things that they
Oo.
do, it is trying to prove something. Eh. The attitude for that is, I've done it. This
in
is
my
like,
bucket list.
yeah, these
Gusto
are
ko lang
like,
ma-attain
I can
yun.
achieve something like this.
Oo.
This is, it gives you that sense of achievement.
Yes.
But, you know, the ultimate marathon that we need to run is a lifetime thing.
Yep.
On the end of the day, how have you maximized the use of your body and mind to make it more productive and meaningful?
Yun, kasali yun.
See,
talaga.
when you support your system to work, it had to do to achieve a particular goal.
Right.
It can be in relation to work. It can be in relation to whatever you want to do in your purpose, di ba? May mga ganun tayo eh. So really, how do you manage what you have? Ma'am, marami ka ba yatang ano dyan? Magbasa ka naman.
Ano to mga quotes natin regarding movement. Sinasabi that in a different platform naman to, education is the movement from darkness to light. Okay? So you actually, when you don't know something, then you need to move and study. Then you go into, enlightened condition. And then all change is not growth, and all movement is not forward. Okay? So ang movement, hindi naman ibig sabihin, sige, let's move. But where?
Dapat in the right direction.
Oo. Tapos,
yan yung
Not
kasabihan
regressive,
ngayon.
ha?
Hindi ba marami ngayon, bitaw na bibig na salita yan eh. We should always be forward-looking.
We also
But-
need to look back once in a while.
Ang taong hindi marunong tumanaw sa kanyang pinanggalingan,
Pinangdaanan,
Di ba?
oo.
mas
Di ba?
malansa pa sa
Ay,
sa
teka, iba naman yan.
inihaw na,
Sa wika
ano yung
naman yun.
isda.
Nag-invento
Hindi ba
naman
sa
kayo,
wika
ma'am eh.
yun?
Oo,
Yung sa
hindi
malasa.
Si Jose Rizal nagsalita nun, di ba?
Oo.
Oh, you see.
Tapos
Ano ba yan?
talent without discipline, ayan, no? Is like an octopus on roller skates.
Uy.
So, ibang analogy.
Siguro mabilis yun, ma'am. Ang dami kasing,
Marunong pala
ano eh,
mag-roller
ang
skate.
dami tentacles.
There's plenty of movement, but you never know if it's going to be forward, backwards, or sideways.
But yung
baliktad.
octopus though,
Oh.
syempre, I have to defend the octopus. Kasi ginamit na example eh.
Oh,
Pero,
diba good example yung
yung octopus, hindi ba may
Marunong
suckers
ano?
yung ano niya?
Ah,
Okay. Kailangan niya noon para centered yung kanyang movement.
yes.
Di ba?
Oo, kaya,
Kaya,
One thing good about the octopus, marunong silang mag-blend into the
right. Pero,
environment. Marunong
meron din
mag-adjust.
gamit yun.
Yes.
That's for defense.
Yeah.
Di ba? That's how the octopus
Animal lovers
releases.
ko kami, we're always
poison.
defending them.
hindi
Diba?
naman masama si octopus.
Kasi pag si Predator nandyan, kakainin siya, tatamaan niya ng lason.
Meron na. Sige na nga, bali na nating analogy. May iba na lang ako
Okay.
analogy.
Ma'am,
From
yung
Albert
octopus.
Einstein.
Sige, yeah.
Sabi ni Albert, life is like a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving.
Yun.
Ah.
Yan,
Si Albert
galing.
Einstein,
Oo.
di ba?
Okay, si Miguel, something. Meron din, may entry po siya. Sabi niya, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Yun. At
You know why?
Totoo
What's,
yan.
what's the
Naku,
analogy?
Ayan.
What's the analogy of that? Overwork. Your system is non-functioning.
Oo.
So you know what? Hindi ba tayo, we're all
You just
gifted?
get the...
I don't know about you guys. Sa akin, for example, don't ever talk to me at night. Kasi it's a time for me to wind down.
Downtime.
Kadalasan, the things that would be more relaxing is what we want to do, what I want to do. Kasi I'm a morning person. I wake up early and most of my ideas starts to flow in the first 3 to 4 hours of the morning.
Oo
That's-
nga ho, minsan aga-aga nagpapakompute ito.
Anyway,
Maaga yung opisina niya eh.
ang punto
Open
dyan,
na. Alas 5 pa lang open.
Hindi, pero this is
Ay,
this is
hindi,
biorhythm
seven.
kasi. Talaga.
Biorhythms
may time
natin
to
eh.
rest, may time to work.
you know, the more you engage in mindful activities, physical and something connected to your mental issue, the more you are mindful of your actions. Kasi when you are sedentary, that means you're not physically active. You lose this perspective of balance.
Oo. Kailangan talaga may balance in all.
Pag sinabi yung equilibrium, so your biorhythms start to malfunction. Hindi siya nakatugma. So anyway, these are the things that may take place. So again,
Pero yung
Ma'am,
sinabi
baka
mo
meron ka
kanina
pa.
na friend mo
Ito,
na
ma'am.
bumili ng pang
Pang-vibrate.
Oo. I wouldn't really recommend this kind of kasi when you exercise ho, your metabolic system will be strengthened. Gagaling siya. So mas
Efficient.
madali you lose
Oo.
weight. Di ba?
kaya,
If you want to
kaya
lose
nga ang
weight,
daming tao, kahit na,
Tataas
no
metabolic
matter
rate
what,
nyo.
kahit mag-dieta sila, pero hindi sila gumalaw.
Oo.
Yung
It's
metabolism
not gonna
nila,
work right. Oo.
di ba may dalawang description yan eh. When your body is from 1 to 25 years old for a male,
Mm.
okay, that means you are in the stage of anabolic, meaning this is the time when you're building up the body strength, the organs are beginning to develop, that it will reach the full maturity, which is the brain, in 25 years. So ngayon, pagdating ng past that, if you manage your health very well, you
The
exercise,
beginning, oo.
nagkaroon ka ng very, lifelong habits na very
Good
beneficial
lifestyle. Oo.
sa katawan mo habang bata ka, nagpo-form yung katawan mo, formative years mo. Alam nyo, may extend nyo yung functional
Time.
capacity nyo
Oo.
until later in your life, actually.
Mm. Kaya
Now-
iba, they grow old, they're still
Yes, very active.
Working,
They
oo.
think well, they
Yes.
have very good
Strong.
insights. Kasi
Mhm.
wag lang natin isipin yung mental kapasidad mo. Actually, the key, you know what the human form has? Your ability to recognize yung, go deep in the insights and wisdom and all of this. Kasi there's a deeper purpose for our existence.
yes.
So,
O sabi rin naman ni Mila yan, it is also important to calm your mind. Life becomes much easier when you keep your mind at peace.
You see-
Kasi nga for higher purpose.
yeah,
talaga.
but there are things prerequisite
Yes.
to having a peaceful existence.
Oo.
You work for that.
Yes.
You create your environment for it. It is a choice that we can have.
Yeah.
We make ourselves.
And our closest environment is our body. Kaya
Right.
alagaan yun ang gusto yung
Alagaan
katawan
niyo
nyo.
ng gusto ng katawan niya.
Meron,
baka meron pa kayo.
isa pa, sabi to, kasi in relation to yung bumili na lang ng machine to vibrate the
Oo.
whole body, sabi nito, move out of your comfort zone. You can only grow if you are willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable when you try something new.
Yes.
So, hindi pwede yung gusto lagi natin madali,
May-
Like,
komportable.
madali tayo mamamatay niyan pag hindi tayo
Alam
nag-move
niya,
out of our comfort
yung,
zone.
yung resiliency ng katawan ng tao depends on how you are preparing it to face the eventual stresses that life will throw at you.
Yeah. Di ba parang that reminds me of biking, no? When I was learning how to bike, I realized that if I'm falling to the right, I turn to the right. And then it will balance things, no? You turn to where parang you're gonna fall. So in other words, yung mga challenges natin, we don't run away from it. We have to face it and then we will get it together.
Oo.
Di
Plus
ba?
we have the capacity. We're
Oo.
capacitated to be able to think right, to solve problems. May mga ganun naman eh. There's a question, how does exercise improve your mental health? Well,
Oh, you came late yata.
we were
Yeah,
describing.
marami pang
Yes.
points yan.
Yeah, marami
Yes,
pang puntas.
marami.
You know, first and foremost, exercise enhances your ability to breathe.
Yan.
Wow. Yan.
Number 1 yan.
You increase the capacity of oxygen coming inward and efficiency on getting rid of the stale air, carbon dioxide,
Yan. Immediately, babago yung
which
yung
accumulates in your system.
Yes.
All the organs have its own waste.
Oo.
One of the reason we have issues is when such wastage that the cells produce, our body is unable to get rid of it efficiently. And when you are unable to take in the normal
Good air.
volume of oxygen that comes in.
Parang
So,
pag nagpa-panic attack ka, di ba?
Yep.
Shallow yung breathing
Yep.
mo. So, hindi mo magawa inhale and exhale properly.
right. So,
Mm-mm.
this is one of the first contribution of exercise. Now,
Mm.
if you're aging, your body is aging, you're unable to move as much.
Yes.
It doesn't mean, you see, when you talk about aging, it talks about the state of your organs.
Mhm.
Most of the time, we don't die from old age. We die from organ failures.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, minsan hindi
Which can
natin
happen
iniisip.
at any age.
And it happens at any
Depending
age.
how you take care of your body.
How you take care of your body, what you eat, when you sleep, whatever it is. So, when you move, the benefits of movement, bringing in new oxygen, getting rid of waste energy, takes place. Now, if you cannot move anymore as much as when you were younger, there's certain exercises you can do. Like walking is still number one.
Yeah.
Swimming,
Yes.
yan.
And the thing with doing these exercises, you're outdoors eh.
Right.
So you have the sunshine, you have the good air. Ang dami benefits. Kaya mentally also, it clears your head, you know. It makes you feel better. Sees you things in a better light. Yeah.
The issue with this, you know what is the real issue with when you start to do movement? Even if you grow older, your body is growing older. If you do the right things, you do your homework, then there's, your body ages gracefully
Yeah. In other words, hindi tayo mahihirapan.
with
masyado.
minimal pain.
Di ba makita natin yung mga eyepiece, no? Very, sila, strong yung physically nila. Tapos,
They spend time outdoors
ano?
kasi a lot of outdoor
Kasi ibuhay nila outdoor.
activity.
tsaka work, they move.
Movement.
Good
Ang kunyari, if you look at the farmers naman,
Sobrang naman
our
sila
farmer is one of the
nahirapan.
group of our sa member na ating
Population,
community,
oo.
sa population. They don't age very nicely.
They're
They're
they're out there in the elements too
Overly exposed to the elements
much. And
with,
chemicals.
and chemicals.
Oo.
And also, water, nakababad ka sa tubig, nakababad ka
Oo.
sa init. Tapos may bisyo ka pa.
Ayun.
Tapos hindi ka pa kumakain ng tama. So, maraming mga ganyan na factors. But anyway, hindi
Wow.
sapat yung panahon pag
Always,
exercise
no?
ang ating pag-uusapan. So,
Dami nating gustong masabi.
siguro kung gusto niyo pa extend, may sabihin niyo lang, suggestion. Kasi, alam niyo, there's one thing that I would always speak to many. When you talk about self-care, the integrity of what you need to look after, you are the person, the spirit that is a driving force to
Of
what
the body.
of the body and the mind. Yeah, you possess this, right? Sa'yo yan. But you're only the caretaker of it. You're not the owner.
Care is the
Okay.
operative word.
So you need to care. There are ways to take care of it. Physically, exercise, eat nutritious food, sleep. Yun ang basic. Then,
Clean air.
Sunshine.
clean air. Yan nga.
Dami.
Sunshine. Dami niyan.
All those
But
lifestyle things that you
these
gotta
are-
do.
then you add the most important thing, prayer and meditation.
Yan. Foundation.
So the depth of your purpose, your inspiration becomes, I have been given this tool as my vehicle. I am the driver.
Yes.
So I have to drive
Carefully.
carefully.
In the right direction. Importante talaga yung purpose. Kasi once you have a purpose, lahat comes into
Play.
clearly na. Sa'yo yung makikita mo. Kaya kailangan ko alagaan katawan ko, di ba? Kasi
Shall
may
we?
purpose ako.
Ay, nako, isang segundo na lang. Tapos na yung ating 45
na tayo.
minutes.
Labas, nag-overtime
Maraming
na
salamat
tayo.
sa inyong lahat. So
Okay,
I
don't
hope
forget
we
to
have
move,
shared,
move.
you know,
Thanks
some
so much.
insights to you today. Good.
See you again next
See you.
Saturday.
Take care.
Pangkalusugan, pangkalikasan, go Palakas! Hari ko Hari ko